You're watching the Varsity Media Sports Network, the home for New York high school sports.
There he goes for Sean Baker. One man to beat. Collier can't get him. Baker gives Victor the lead. Box. Headed by McQuaid, and in they score! The Braves get it back. Quick shot, and a score for Canandaigua. Right open for Ozzie. He gets it. Touchdown, McQuaid. Punch, counter punch. Out of the shot, and a goal! Dribble handoff to Shatters. What do you think? Bang, Braves have it. Let's see, they shoot it, score!
Good evening, sports fans. Welcome to Letchworth High School for 2021-22 Section 5 Girls Basketball Championships. Tonight is our Class D games. We're going to start out with Class D2 between the number 4 seed Avoca Prattsburgh Vikings and the number 2 seed Andover Whitesville Panthers. Good evening again, folks. My name is Dan Hassel. It is my pleasure, along with the Varsity Media Sports Network, to present tonight's Class D Championship games. Tonight, we'll start with Class D2. Let's go over the starting lineups here. This is they're being introduced down on the court. For the Avoca Prattsburgh Vikings, they're the visiting team tonight. They come in as the number 4 seed with a record of 16 wins and 6 losses. Head coach Jeff Gilbert will start them this way. At the guard positions will be number 14, the sophomore Cameron Edwards. The senior, number 15, Kendra Pinckney. The senior guard, number 23, Laura Morera. At the forward position, sophomore number 25, Marissa Reed. And their leader, the senior forward, number 31, Riley Stowe. For Jacob Bannerman, Aaron Rawadi, and the number 2 seed Andover Whitesville Panthers, they are the home team tonight. They come in with a record of 18 wins, 3 losses. They go with their starters as follows. At guard, a 5'4" junior guard, number 1, Gabby Hall. At forward, their star player, junior, number 3, Vanessa Hall. And at the other guard positions will be senior number 11, Serena Ainsworth, senior number 12, Rachel Jackson, and junior number 21, Maria Reloba. Looking forward to a good game here tonight. The hardware is here and on the line, and we're just about ready to go here as the lineups have been introduced. And coming in tonight, it's going to be a pretty big battle here. The leading scorers of both teams, Riley Stowe for the Vikings of Avoca Prattsburgh and Vanessa Hall for the Andover Whitesville Panthers. Road to the finals here for both teams. For Avoca Prattsburgh, they started out winning in the quarterfinal round against the Houghton Academy and then knocked off Jasper Troopsburg, the team that upset the number 1 seed North Star Christian. And that's how the Vikings got here tonight. For the Panthers, their road to the final, they knocked off Lima Christian in the quarterfinal round and then finally got past the defending champions from Elba in the semifinal round. And that's what brings us to tonight's final game. We're just about set to go here as the lineups again have been introduced. Just waiting for the opening tip. And both schools just about ready to break their huddles here and get this game underway. We have a pretty good crowd here tonight as COVID restrictions inside have been lifted recently. Vikings are on the floor, and here come the Panthers. It's going to be Cameron Edwards in to take the tip for the Vikings. Vanessa Hall to contest the jump ball for the Panthers. Ball is up, and we are underway, and the Panthers control the opening tip. That's Maria Reloba as they kick it around to the corner there to Rachel Jackson. Try to kick it back out. Ball got deflected, but maintained possession by the Panthers. Gabby Hall gets it over to Serena Ainsworth. In the corner to Reloba. Ainsworth swings it back out to Gabby Hall. Gabby Hall, nice cut on there, but right in there to contest it was Riley Stowe to get a jump ball. And that'll be Vikings ball off the jump. Vikings will now take over. Going left to right in this first half. Laura Marrera kicks it back to Kendra Pinckney. Back to Marrera. Pinckney top of the key. Gets it to Cameron Edwards. Edwards trying to look inside. Gets contested well by Vanessa Hall. Here's Stowe. Stowe back out to Marrera. Guarded by Reloba. Marrera outside. Leia puts it home. And the Vikings get the first bucket of the game. Vanessa Hall now bringing up the court. Into the corner to her sister Gabby Hall, over to Rachel Jackson. Vanessa Hall trying to drive inside, gets practically triple team, puts up a long shot off the mark, and Stowe with the rebound. Stowe running the point here for the Vikings early on. Gets it to Cameron Edwards on the near side. Back up top to Pinckney, who gets it to Marrera. Or excuse me, Marissa Reed that had the ball, now to Marrera. Pinckney finds Reed inside, who puts it home. And the Vikings out to an early 4-0 lead. Panthers are putting together some good passing here going the other way, and there's a foul, our first foul of the game as Rachel Jackson was driving in. Fouls. It's going to be on Marissa Reed. And that will send Rachel Jackson to the line for 2. Jackson hits the first point of the night for the Panthers. Panthers off to a slow start here. I think it's part of the full court defense from the Vikings has kind of caught them off guard here a little bit early on. Jackson rattles the second one home, and that makes the score Vikings 4, Panthers 2. Marrera bringing the ball up. Kicks it to Pinckney. Drives left side. Pinckney drives inside. Counted in the foul. Pinckney puts it home. The foul will be on Jackson as Pinckney will now go for the three-point play to extend the Viking lead to 5 potentially. And just got the bounce home. And it's a 7-2 Viking lead. Again, this full court press, so there's a foul there on Reed. That's her second. A quick 2 fouls picked up by Marissa Reed here.
Marissa Reed, that's her second. Team second.
And Panthers will retain possession here at midcourt with a fresh shot clock. And the Vikings are going to send Emma Carlton in here shortly to take over for Reed with the foul trouble. Long three-pointer off the mark from Ainsworth. And back come the Vikings. Edwards finds Pinckney on the near side. Kicks it back out, Edwards. He drops it back to Marrera. Marrera near side again to Pinckney, who's guarded by Jackson. Pinckney tries to drive inside. Tried the underhand layup and got swatted away, but right into the hands of Stowe. Down about 5 on the shot clock here for the Vikings. Long drive of the foul occurring before the shot. As Pinckney is trying to drive inside there. But I believe the foul will be on Ainsworth. As, correction, the foul on Rachel Jackson. As now Emma Carlton will check in for the Vikings to replace Marissa Reed, who has 2 fouls. And now Rachel Jackson for Andover Whitesville has 2 fouls. Edwards just getting that in with the defensive play of Vanessa Hall. Inside Stowe, backing down her guarder. A little short on the hook shot. Ball's on the floor. Ball is still loose, scooped up by Gabby Hall. Hall now finds Jackson near side, trying to go back to Hall in the give and go. Too far underneath the basket. And the Vikings come away with it. Goes Morera. Ball now in the hands of Cameron Edwards. Edwards finds a cutting. Emma Carlton inside, but nothing doing there. Back come the Panthers and Maria Reloba. Gets it over to Ainsworth. To Vanessa Hall for three and hits it. Vanessa Hall, her first points of the night. And that cuts the lead to 7-5. Edwards trying to get Stowe cutting through. Pass goes too far, but the ball last touched by Reloba of the Panthers. Vikings will retain possession with 19 seconds left on the shot clock. Just getting started here, just over 4.5 minutes left first quarter. Avoca Prattsburgh leading Andover Whitesville 7-5. A nice pass inside, but back to the basket. Not going to get anything there. Stowe goes for another hook shot and gets the bounce to go. Vikings 9, Panthers 5. Panthers still struggling with this full court press on the Vikings, and there's a steal. Morera to Edwards. It's 11-5. Bad inbound pass there. Jackson lost the handle on it. Ball is still loose. And they're saying that Pinckney had possession of it with her foot out of bounds. And that'll keep the ball with the Panthers for the time being. Inbound goes from Reloba to Gabby Hall. Gabby trying to find sister Vanessa. That was blocked by Stowe. Back the other way with a bad pass, but just kept in bounds by Pinckney. Pinckney near side. Edwards thinking for three, but good hustle by Vanessa Hall to keep that shot from going up. Pinckney for three. She hits it. And it's 14-5. A 7-0 run here for the Vikings. Oh, we got a foul here in the backcourt as Gabby Hall tried to turn the ball up court. And that foul is going to be on Edwards, her first. That's the team's third. And, of course, the foul situation as it works in high school girls basketball, they're only allowed 5 team fouls per quarter before they're in the bonus. Panthers retain possession. Vanessa Hall bringing it up court. Vikings keeping a fresh defender on her at all times. Right underneath to Reloba. That got blocked. Back the other way come the Vikings. Here's Pinckney. He drops it to Edwards. Edwards over to Carlton. Carlton to Morera, who lost it for a second, got it right back. Morera now over to Carlton, who gets a screen from Stowe, but lost the handle on the ball. Edwards, less than 10 on the shot clock here. Stowe inside, kicks it back out. That's Morera for three and off the mark. And the rebound corralled by the Panthers by Ainsworth and then to Reloba. Reloba trying to use some speed here to beat the press. Ball's kicked between Jackson and Ainsworth. Back inside of Vanessa Hall, who draws the foul. Doesn't get the basket. But she will go to the line for two as the foul is on Morera. That's her first, the team's fourth.
That's her first.
Now Vanessa Hall will go to the line to try and get the Panthers going. They need some momentum here, as the Vikings have been all over them from the start of this game. Vanessa Hall hits the first shot. Panthers have just been overwhelmed here by the Vikings' full court press on defense and great shooting ability. Hall hits the second of her 2 free throws. And we got a timeout here, a 30-second timeout called by the Vikings. And taking a timeout, we will take a timeout as well right here on the Varsity Media Sports Network.
If you're interested in staying involved with the sports you've enjoyed over the years, we may have an opportunity for you. Section 5 Athletics is currently looking for officials for several sports. Serving as a Section 5 official provides a great way to stay active, contribute to the sports you love, and earn money while making your own schedule. Visit section5.org/officials for more information and to express your interest.
Welcome back to Varsity Media Sports Network's coverage of the Section 5 Girls Basketball Championships. Class D2 here. And right now, 2.5 minutes left first quarter. The Avoca Prattsburgh Vikings, the 4 seed, leading the number 2 seeded Andover Whitesville Panthers 14-7. Vikings have the ball now as Riley Stowe takes a pass inside. Trying to get a little more drive inside. He kicks it back out. Emma Carlton just a little long on her shot. And rebound by the Panthers. Vanessa Hall on the left-handed dribble brings it up court, swings it over to Reloba. Reloba looks inside. That pass got picked off. And back will come the Vikings after the steal from Pinckney. Here is Morera. Gets the ball to Carlton. Back to Morera, far side, trying to kick it inside Edwards. Edwards back out to Pinckney. Carlton from the corner for 3. Off the mark again. Carlton just can't seem to find her shot yet, but she did come off the bench for Marissa Reed, who's in foul trouble. Vanessa Hall, pass a little behind. 3-pointer coming from Ainsworth, but that's off the mark, rebounded by Morera. Down to about a minute and a half here of the first quarter. Edwards kicks it back to Carlton. Carlton far side Pinckney trying to get inside to Stowe, but Stowe well guarded on that occasion by Maria Reloba, and the Panthers get the possession back. Vanessa Hall, again, left-handed dribble, pulls up. That's going to be a bit short. Rebound by Edwards, who almost lost it, is going to travel as she goes to her knees to try to corral the ball. Referee right on top of that one. Panthers now get the ball under the basket in the offensive end for them as they have a substitution here. And this will be Alexis Palmater checking in for the Panthers, number 2. Or I stand corrected, that's number 4, I'm sorry. Gracie Lewis Ellison, who was just checked in for Andover White, so that's a foul there as Vanessa Hall had the ball. That's going to be Emma Carlton, her first, but that also puts it at 5 team fouls, which will put Vanessa Hall at the line under the bonus rules for 2 shots. Vanessa Hall, her 3rd trip to the line. Hasn't missed on a free throw yet. 1:03 left here, first quarter. Hall first, up and in. Panthers trying to cut into this Viking lead before the end of the quarter. Hall showing great patience at the line as she hits again from the free. Hits again to cut the lead to 14-9 as we come up on a minute left here, first quarter. Pinckney to Morera near side, being guarded by Gabby Hall. Nice screen by Riley Stowe. But Morera's pass knocked out of bounds by Maria Reloba. Vikings still have the ball, 20 seconds left on the shot clock, 53 on the game clock. Reloba trying to find an option there. Stowe bats the ball to herself. Pinckney now has it. Short pass to Stowe, being guarded by Reloba. Stowe back over to Carlton. Morera, that gets picked off. Rachel Jackson, well, gets knocked out of bounds. And the Panthers will retain possession. Second chance here for them under the basket on the offensive end of the floor for the Panthers. Kicked right in Jackson. Cross court, Gabby Hall, short 2. That's off the mark and a rebound by Morera. Trying to race the clock here as the shot clock just ahead of the game clock. Picked off by Vanessa Hall, and we got a foul. It'll be on Cameron Edwards, her 2nd. And that'll put Hall back at the line for 2 shots with the bonus. And a good chance here for the Panthers to get within 1 possession before the end of the quarter. But definitely foul trouble early here for the Vikings. Mercer Reed with 2 fouls. Now Cameron Edwards with 2 fouls. But Coach Gilbert, I think, is going to hold out on Edwards still being on the court with as little time as there is left in this quarter. Hall 1 for 2 from the line, makes it 14-10 in favor of the Vikings. Here's Morera on the far side, guarded by Gabby Hall. Marrera looking. Kicks it back out to Carlton, who swings it over to Pinckney. Pinckney guarded by Rachel Jackson. Pinckney drives inside and gets it to go. With just under 2 seconds left, and that is going to end the quarter. After one, it's the number 4 seed Avoca Prattsburgh Vikings 16. The number 2 seed Andover Whitesville Panthers 10. We'll take a short break and be back with second quarter action right after this on the Varsity Media Sports Network.
Arjulo over the middle. He's got a man. It's complete. Ciolino. See you later.
Going long, wide open, Perazzi, he gets it, Perazzi, foot raise, 10, 5, make it, touchdown, punch, counter punch.
The trickery, Ryder gets it back, goes over the top for Haberman. What a catch!
Just Ross Simmons strips him, that's loose, and Ross Simmons is gonna take this the other direction, make it, touchdown, touchdown East.
It's time to get hyped with Varsity Media. We offer an array of video services sure to amp up your team. From staged preseason hype videos with custom lighting and smoke machines to sideline highlights of a big game. How can your team stand out from the crowd? Contact Varsity Media today and let us tailor something your squad will never forget. These are the best times of your life. Capture them in the most creative ways possible with the sports leader, Varsity Media.
And welcome back, folks. We're back for second quarter action here. Class D2 championship game for Section 5 girls basketball. As the Andover Whitesville Panthers have possession to start the quarter here, trailing 16-10 to the Avoca Prattsburgh Vikings. Rachel Jackson now with the ball. Bounce pass to Gabby Hall. Gets it over to Gracie Lewis-Ellison, who hits on her first shot of the evening. And that cuts the Viking lead to 4 at 16-12. Vikings now. Here's Carlton. Gets it to Pinckney. Tries to drive inside. Kicks it out to Stowe. But a travel call against Riley Stowe will give the ball to the Panthers. Vikings, though, maintaining this full court press, which has worked for them thus far. Bounce pass went into Reloba. Got it back to Jackson. Ball's now up the court to Lewis-Ellison. Uncontested layup. And it's a 2-point game. Vikings 16, Panthers 14, as the Panthers are starting to solve this Viking full court press. Stowe, top of the key, then give it to Carlton. There's Marrera. Just thinking about passing to Carlton, the pass wasn't there. Here's Edwards trying to get a screen from Stowe. Edwards gets a pop a three, nowhere near the mark, but bounced right to Stowe. Stowe got blocked and also fouled. And a pretty hard fall there for both Stowe and Reloba. And the foul is going to be on Reloba. And we got a substitution here for the Vikings as number 42, Susie Moore, comes in, a senior. And she will check in for Emma Carlton. And Stowe at the line here for two. Hits on the first. That's her first free throw of the evening. And pushes the lead back out to 3. Give the Panthers credit for keeping up with the Vikings now as they're starting to solve that full court press. Lead back to 4 now as Stowe hits on both free throws, and now the Vikings are going to drop back. Jackson over to Lewis-Ellison. Inside Gabby Hall, back out Jackson for 3, top of the key, hits it! And it's a 1-point game, courtesy of Rachel Jackson. That's 18-17, and we have a loose water bottle that rolled onto the court. We'll pause action here momentarily. It'll still be Vikings ball as Pinckney will bounce it in to Reloba, or excuse me, Marrera. Marrera into Moore. Moore tries to kick it into Stowe, being guarded well by Reloba. Stowe off the mark on her layup. And the rebound ripped away by Vanessa Hall. Hall now trying to split the defense here of the Vikings. Hall's going to kick it back out to Gabby Hall over to Lewis-Ellison. Three-pointer, hits it, that is Maria Reloba with the 3, and the Panthers with their first lead of the evening at 20-18. The resolve of the Panthers is amazing. Kick inside, Pinckney of the left hand, no good. Vanessa Hall gets the rebound. Panthers trying to keep this momentum going. Lewis Ellison thought about three, changed her mind. Ball back out, long three, Vanessa Hall. She puts it home. The Panthers 23, the Vikings 18. What a comeback here by the Panthers early. Ball back out, Herrera to Pinckney. Ball stripped, ball is loose and goes out of bounds. Will be retained by the Vikings. A three official crew here for the sectional finals. Vikings have the ball now, 16 seconds left on the shot clock. Inside Stowe from Pinckney. Pinckney underneath, can't get a shot if she can, and gets fouled in the process. And that will be on Reloba. Her second, team second of the quarter. And that'll send Stowe back to the line for the second time this evening. First shot from Stowe, gets the bounce up the front of the rim. Now, reminder fans, the winner of this game will go on to play the winner of our Class D1 championship game, which is coming up after this. It'll be between Batavia, Notre Dame, and Fillmore in the regional qualifier coming up this week. Stowe hits on both. Lead is cut to three. The Panthers 23, the Vikings 20. There's Rachel Jackson for the Panthers. Over to Lewis Ellison. Inside, Vanessa Hall trying to back down her defender. All gets batted around. Stowe comes up with the rebound. Stowe trying to be a leader here, keeping her team in this game. Herrera to Moore. Back to Pinckney. Pinckney with the left hand. Doesn't hit anything, and that'll be going down the other way to the Panthers. As inbounded from Reloba to Jackson. Panthers going to try to pad their lead here, as slim as it is at 3 points. Bad pass, though, mishandled by Lewis Ellison. Gives the ball right back to the Vikings off a turnover. As Moore gets the ball into Pinckney. Andover Whitesville fought back from a deficit in the first quarter. They're up 23-20 on Avoca Prattsburgh. Now we have a carry call on Pinckney. And another turnover. Ball goes back to Andover Whitesville. Ball up the court by Reloba. Handoff Lewis Ellison. Kicks it to Jackson, top of the key. Handoff to Vanessa Hall. Tried to drive inside with good defense on the part of the Vikings. Jackson for three. Just a hair off. Offensive board. Then we got a jump ball. And the arrow in the favor of the Vikings, as they will take over possession. 4:17 left first half. Panthers 23, Vikings 20. Herrera to Pinckney. Pinckney being guarded by Lewis Ellison. Edwards is still in the game with 2 fouls. Over to Moore. Back to Edwards, is being guarded well by Reloba. Bad pass. Was corralled by Pinckney, however, is out of bounds. And the Panthers will get the ball back with 3:58 left first half. Rachel Jackson going to bring the ball up the floor. Panthers going from our right to our left here in the first half. Reloba gets it inside Vanessa Hall. Short shot, puts it home. And they'll extend the lead to 5. The Panthers 25, the Vikings 20. Pinckney. Near side Stowe being guarded by Vanessa Hall. That's a matchup we talked about earlier. Stowe lost it, got it back. Now the clean block in the eyes of the official, and the Panthers get the ball right back. Here's Jackson. Vanessa Hall just avoids Stowe coming back, and the bounce just off the rim. Moore corrals the rebound. And Moore showing some speed. Gets it to Herrera, throws up a layup and no good. And Edwards got fouled on the way up. And that foul will go against Reloba. That's her third. Third on the team this quarter. That sends Edwards to the line. Just a little off the rim. And of course, the substitutions in girls basketball, they have to be either before the first shot or after the second shot. Edwards for her second. Sinks it. And we'll get a substitution here for Andover Whitesville as a senior number 14, Addison Morgan, checks in for Reloba, who is in foul trouble with 3. Panthers out the ball. It's come up on 3 minutes left here in the first half. Jackson to Lewis Ellison. Guarded very well by Marrera, who lost it out of bounds, but saying off the deflection of Marrera. And it'll stay Panthers ball. Lewis Ellison out into Gabby Hall. Gabby Hall to Rachel Jackson, over to Vanessa Hall. Long 3 from the near side. She puts it home. And that extends the lead to 7 for the Panthers with 2:40 left in the first half. Pinckney up near the midcourt logo. Marrera being guarded by Gabby Hall, inside Edwards. Guarded by her opposite, number 14, and Addison Morgan, and that ball got deflected away. Back comes Vanessa Hall. She goes for 3, but that is way off the mark. And corralled by Pinckney. Vikings trying to get something going here before halftime. Marrera being guarded by Gabby Hall on the far side. Gets it inside Stowe, being guarded by Vanessa Hall. Stowe left hand, puts it home. Finally getting that left hand layup to go down. That cuts the lead to 5. That is 28-23. Lewis Ellison on the far side. Gets it back up top to Rachel Jackson. Tried to force it inside Vanessa Hall, and that wasn't going to work with 2 Vikings on her. Stowe comes up with it. On the far side, Pinckney, no good. And we had a jump ball call before anybody went down on the floor. We had a jump ball call, and the arrows in favor of the Panthers. With 1:37 left here first half. Panthers 28, Vikings 23. Rachel Jackson running the point for the Panthers. It's over to Gabby Hall, and a misstep on her part will create another turnover off the travel. And the Vikings get the ball back, 1.5 minutes to go. There's Pinckney. Moore on the near side. Tried to force it inside to Edwards. Not the smartest decision on that occasion. As the Panthers now will bring it back up the floor. Vanessa Hall looking against Riley Stowe. Hall left side and gets it to go on the layup. And the lead back to 7. It's 30-23. Marrera bounce past Stowe. Up top of the key. Passing back and forth there with Susie Moore. And we got a foul away from the ball. And that will go against Addison Morgan. That's her first, team's 4th. Whereas the Vikings haven't gotten a foul called against them this whole quarter. Nice inside pass there from Marrera to Edwards, but couldn't get the shot to fall. No, loose and picked up by Lewis Ellison. About 45 seconds left first half. On the far side is Addison Morgan. We have another travel call. Panthers have had happy feet this whole quarter. They've gotten called for travel about 3 or 4 times at least, which have given the Vikings chances to keep this game relatively close. Pinckney gets a near side to Moore, is guarded by Rachel Jackson. Moore trying to look for a passing option. Finds Pinckney. Pinckney able to get off the Stowe, shoots a 3 from the far side. Right there is Edwards, who can't get a shot up, and Edwards overthrows Moore. And we've just had turnovers both ways this whole first half. And even 20 seconds left. As Andover Whitesville leads Avoca Prattsburgh 30-23. And this may be the last possession of the first half here for the Panthers. Jackson. Gabby Hall over to Lewis Ellison. Vanessa Hall up top. Addison Morgan trying to look for a shot opportunity, couldn't find it. Lewis Ellison kicks it to Jackson. Jackson driving on Pinckney. Drops it off Lewis Ellison off the mark. And that is how the first half will come to a close. A great turnaround for the Panthers here in the second quarter. As we head to halftime, it's Andover Whitesville 30, Avoca Prattsburgh 23. We'll be back after a short break right here on the Varsity Media Sports Network.
It's time to get hyped with Varsity Media. We offer an array of video services sure to amp up your team. From staged preseason hype videos with custom lighting and smoke machines to sideline highlights of a big game. How can your team stand out from the crowd? Contact Varsity Media today and let us tailor something your squad will never forget. These are the best times of your life. Capture them in the most creative ways possible with the sports leader, Varsity Media.
If you're interested in staying involved with the sports you've enjoyed over the years, we may have an opportunity for you. Section 5 Athletics is currently looking for officials for several sports. Serving as a Section 5 official provides a great way to stay active, contribute to the sports you love, and earn money while making your own schedule. Visit section5.org/officials for more information and to express your interest.
Over the middle, he's got a man. It's complete. Ciolino. See you later.
Going long, wide open, Perazzi, he gets it, Perazzi, foot raise, 10, 5.
Varsity Media produces professional college recruiting videos that you can use to help land a spot on the team. Our highlight reels have proven to save thousands of dollars in college tuition. You've worked hard and put the effort into your high school athletic career. Don't take any chances when it comes to your future. Varsity Media has been producing college recruiting videos since 2010. We understand what college coaches are looking for, and our attention to detail on your highlights will separate your resume from others. Stand out from the crowd. We'll help showcase your talents. Contact Varsity Media today and order a college recruiting video.
If you're interested in staying involved with the sports you've enjoyed over the years, we may have an opportunity for you. Section 5 Athletics is currently looking for officials for several sports. Serving as a Section 5 official provides a great way to stay active, contribute to the sports you love, and earn money while making your own schedule. Visit section5.org/officials for more information and to express your interest.
Arjulo over the middle, he's got a man, it's complete! Ciolino, see you later!
Going long, wide open, Perazzi, he gets it, Perazzi, foot raise, 10, 5, make it, touchdown! Punch, counter punch!
With a trickery, Ryder gets it back, goes over the top for Haberman.
What a catch! Just Ross Simmons strips him, that's loose, and Ross Simmons is going to take this the other direction. Make it! Touchdown! Touchdown East!
Parents and athletes, why leave your college career in the hands of amateurs? Varsity Media produces professional college recruiting videos that you can use to help land a spot on the team. Our highlight reels have proven to save thousands of dollars in college tuition. You've worked hard and put the effort into your high school athletic career. Don't take any chances when it comes to your future. Varsity Media has been producing college recruiting videos since 2010. We understand what college coaches are looking for, and our attention to detail on your highlights will separate your resume from others. Stand out from the crowd. We'll help showcase your talents. Contact Varsity Media today and order a college recruiting video. It's time to get hyped with Varsity Media. We offer an array of video services sure to amp up your team. From staged preseason hype videos with custom lighting and smoke machines to sideline highlights of a big game. How can your team stand out from the crowd? Contact Varsity Media today and let us tailor something your squad will never forget. These are the best times of your life. Capture them in the most creative ways possible with the sports leader, Varsity Media.
All right, fans, welcome back. It's about time for the second half here of our Class D2 Girls Basketball Championship game. Crazy first half in the sense that the number 4 seed, the visitors, the Avoca Prattsburgh Vikings, jumped out to a good lead in the first quarter. But the Panthers of Andover Whitesville made a good comeback and hold a 30-23 lead as we are about to start the second half here. And Avoca Prattsburgh will start with the ball as the inbound goes in to Laura Morera. Morera finds Cameron Edwards on the near side. Takes the top of the key, gets it over to Kendra Pinckney. Back to Morera. Morera trying to drive inside, floater. Off the back iron, we get her own rebound. Back around to Edwards. Pinckney guarded by Gabby Hall, kicked back out. Riley Stowe, top of the key for 3, and it's short. And will bounce out of bounds. And it'll be Panthers basketball. Rachel Jackson tried to find Gabby Hall. Thankfully, Vanessa Hall right there as a backup option on the inbound. Nice look there by Vanessa Hall. She found Addison Morgan sitting underneath the basket for an easy 2. And the Panthers make it 32-23. Edwards. Back to Pinckney. Try to get back to Edwards, deflected away by Morgan. Ball still on the ground. Edwards comes up with it, trying to find Stowe on the near side. Stowe forced to dribble it back out. We're down to 5 on the shot clock. Stowe drives back inside, left hand, and gets it to go. Inbound tipped. And before any kind of shot goes up, we do have a foul. Foul will be on number 12. It'll be on Rachel Jackson, her 3rd of the game. And again, the Panthers dealing with foul troubles. Mercer Reed is back in the game. They're getting 2 quick fouls at the beginning of this game. Stowe trying to work against the defender, kicks it back out. Marrera to Pinckney. Edwards down low. Baby hook, no good. Gets her own rebound, but can't corral it. Ball's on the floor here. Rolled over. Lewis Ellison just keeps it in, but saves it to the other team. Marrera puts it in. And just like that, it's a 5-point game. Panthers 32, Vikings 27. Lewis Ellison, guard on the near side here by Pinckney. Addison Morgan now over to Vanessa Hall, top of the key, is being guarded by Marrera. Hall pulls up, way short. Marissa Reed right there for the rebound. Reed gets it to Laura Marrera, brings the ball up the floor. Stowe trying to find room, decided to take it herself. Underneath, puts it up and in. Stowe trying to lead the charge here for the Vikings, get back in this game. It's 32-29. Vikings go what worked in the first half, that full court press, but beautiful passing on the Panthers part as Jackson finds Gabby Hall cutting underneath. Beautiful fast break there by the Panthers. That's 34-29. Marrera now. Pinckney near side. We're going to split the defense. It kicks it out to Stowe, who's guarded by Vanessa Hall. Stowe fakes the pass to Reed. Gets it to Pinckney, who shoots a 3. Off the front iron. Ball gets all the way to the floor before Jackson comes up with it. She brings it back up the floor. And we're going to have a foul here. It's going to be on Marrera. Foul should be on 23. The foul should be on 23 and not 21. That was a errant entry on the scoreboard. And we do have a substitution here for it's Marrera's second, the team's first. As Emma Carlton checks back in for the Vikings. For Marrera. 3 by Vanessa Hall, but Cameron Edwards got a piece of it as it went up. Back come the Vikings. Trying to charge back into this game. There's Marrera. Oh, and we got a foul away from the ball, I believe. And that's going to be on Addison Morgan. That's her second. Second on the team in this quarter. And that gives the Vikings a fresh shot clock in the offensive end of the floor. Reed trying to get a quick shot up. Got deflected, and Marrera caught it, but out of bounds. Panthers get the ball back in. Lewis Ellison, there's a screen. Layup no good on the part of Jackson. Everybody thought, the Avoca Prattsburgh fans thought there should have been an illegal screen on that play. There's a steal by Gabby Hall. Gets it to Vanessa Hall. And we have a whistle now. We get a call. It'll be on Morgan. That's her third for offensive foul. Maria Roloba is going to check back in here for the Panthers, taking over for Gabby Hall. And the Vikings with possession. Carlton. Far side to Reloba. And we have a foul away from the ball. And that's going to be on Addison Morgan again. That's their fourth. Her fourth, team's fourth. And that's going to require Gabby Hall to check back in a little sooner than coaches Bannerman and Rawadi wanted her to. And Morgan obviously unhappy about the fouls called against her. Viking ball. Nice deflection out of bounds there by Gabby Hall to keep the ball from going from Morera to Stowe. 4:15 left third quarter. Panthers with a 34-29 lead. Ball now into Stowe on the near side. Nice cut underneath by Edwards. Stowe finds Cameron Edwards cutting right down the lane. And a steal. And another foul. Steal by Morera. Tried to get it to Edwards inside again. A foul committed. That's going to be on Gracie Lewis-Ellison. It's the first on her, the team's first. Kendra Pinckney checks back in for the Vikings. And I'll put Edwards at the line for two. And no good off the back iron on the first shot. It's a one possession game. The Panthers only up by 3. Second shot from Edwards. Again rims out. And Vanessa Hall able to wrestle the rebound away from Marissa Reed. Nice pass down court. Jackson tried to find Gabby Hall, but Cameron Edwards right there for the interception. Vikings back up the floor. Edwards trying to look for options. Going to drop it to Kendra Pinckney. Stowe got a little bit of a screen there for Pinckney. Stowe now left side. She loves going left side. But no good on the layup attempt. Back come the Panthers off the rebound by Reloba. Lewis-Ellison. Gabby Hall looking far side, Rachel Jackson. Panthers trying to find something inside her, I believe. Vanessa Hall dribbles top of the key. And guarded by Pinckney. Vanessa Hall lost it, got it right back, but no good on the layup. And we have a jump ball called. And the arrow is in favor of the Panthers, who will retain possession here with 3:12 left third quarter. Game getting more physical as it wears on here towards the end. Inbound goes to Jackson. Batted away by Reed, which forces the Panthers at the reset their inbounding offense, this time from the sideline. Vikings now have some momentum. They've cut the deficit to 3. Inbound goes to Vanessa Hall, gets double teamed, and Reed just takes the ball right away from him. You talk about a pickpocket steal, Marissa Reed right there. Stowe back to Reed. Unlucky bounce off the rim, but Pinckney able to hustle and get the rebound. And a fresh shot clock for the Vikings. Morera gets the Stowe top of the key. Tried to find Reed cutting through, but no chance of getting that pass through. Morera dribbles far side, floater, but put it up way too soon. Back come the Panthers. A little carefree dribbling on the part of Reloba allowed Morera to come back up and knock the ball out of bounds from behind. Panthers will keep possession. And I believe we got a timeout here. And it's a full timeout here for the Vikings. We'll take a timeout with them. We'll be back for more third quarter action right here on the Varsity Media Sports Network.
If you're interested in staying involved with the sports you've enjoyed over the years, we may have an opportunity for you. Section 5 Athletics is currently looking for officials for several sports. Serving as a Section 5 official provides a great way to stay active, contribute to the sports you love, and earn money while making your own schedule. Visit section5.org/officials for more information and to express your interest.
It's time to get hyped with Varsity Media. We offer an array of video services sure to amp up your team. From From staged preseason hype videos with custom lighting and smoke machines to sideline highlights of a big game. How can your team stand out from the crowd? Contact Varsity Media today and let us tailor something your squad will never forget. These are the best times of your life. Capture them in the most creative ways possible with the sports leader, Varsity Media.
Welcome back, fans. We're back here, third quarter, 2:32 left. As the Andover Whitesville Panthers hold a slim 34-31 lead over the Avoca Prattsburgh Vikings. Panthers ball as we come about 2.5 minutes left here, third quarter. Drive inside by Reloba does not compute, and the Vikings come back up the floor. The drive-in attempt there by Morera. And this one back up top to Riley Stowe. Morera gets it back, being guarded by Rachel Jackson. Stowe at the elbow. And we have, I believe, an offensive foul here. If I got this, yes, Marissa Reed's going to be called for an illegal screen, I think. That's her third. That's a team's fifth, but it being an offensive foul, you never shoot foul shots off an offensive foul. A steal again off the inbound. Riley Stowe able to get the pass from Morera to got deflected. The Vikings suffocating defensive score. And we got a 3-second call as Cameron Edwards is in the lane for a bit too long. Every time the Vikings get close, they seem to shoot themselves in the foot. Panthers Vikings fans want a foul. They get one on that occasion. That's going to be on number 3, Vanessa Hall. It's her first. And that is going to put Laura Morera at the line here for 2. Off the iron. No good on that occasion. Still has a chance to cut the lead, or cut the deficit, excuse me, to 2 points. Great crowd here tonight at Letchworth High School. Edwards comes with the offensive rebound and gets a layup to go. And we're back to a 1-point game here, folks. There is no quit in either of these teams. Jackson gets it back. A little give and go action there with Reloba. But Reloba lost off her own hands, and the Vikings will take back over. 1 point down with 1:27 left, third quarter. Pinckney gets the inbounds pass from Morera and brings it up the floor. Gabby Hall at the top of the key to defend. Vikings trying to run a play here. And he gets a screen from Edwards, gets a pass right there, but can't keep her balanced. She tried to throw a shot up, ball's loose on the floor, and we got a jump ball called. And the arrow favors the Vikings, who only have 12 seconds left on the shot clock on this possession. Inbound will be coming from Pinckney. Bounce pass Stowe. Nice block by Vanessa Hall and a foul. And that's going to be on Marissa Reed. That's her 4th. That's a 4th on Reed. That's gonna require the substitution here from the Vikings as the senior Susie Moore checks back in to take over for Reed. Panthers get the ball back, but again throw it right away as Stowe picks out the pass. 3 from the corner, Morera! And just like that, the Vikings have the lead back, 36-34. Another turnover. Edwards got fouled going for that layup. That foul's going to be on Gabby Hall. And the Panthers have pretty much imploded this quarter. That's her first on Gabby Hall. But that'll put Edwards at the line for 2. Edwards has been hit or miss here from the foul line all night. Looking to pad the lead, if only a little. Gets the bank shot on the first shot. Stretches the lead to 3. Edwards knows as the game wears on, these foul shots are going to become more and more important That one rattles out. And Vanessa Hall with the rebound. Hall being double teamed. Tried to find Gabby Hall underneath. They got deflected out. Edwards, unfortunately, could not run the ball down. And the Panthers will keep possession in the far corner. 22 seconds left on the shot clock. 44.5 in the quarter. Loba inbounding to Jackson. Vikings will switch to a zone defense here late in the quarter. Loba near side to Lewis Ellison. Ball being swung around fast. Jackson top of the key. Gets the bank shot 3 to tie it up. 25 seconds left. We are knotted at 37 off the bank shot 3 from Rachel Jackson. Both teams coming up big with clutch shots. There's a steal off a bad pass by Jackson. Gabby Hall now. Edwards trying to play defense on the way back. Look down low, but Edwards read that the whole way. And she's just going to dribble it out here. And that'll end the third quarter. A back and forth game as we head to the fourth quarter. The Vikings 37, the Panthers 37. We'll be back with fourth quarter action right here on the Varsity Media Sports Network.
Gargiulo over the middle. He's got a man. It's complete. Ciolino. See you later.
Going long, wide open, Perazzi, he gets it, Perazzi, foot raise, 10, 5, make it, touchdown, punch, power punch.
The trickery, Ryder gets it back, goes over the top for Haberman.
What a catch! Just Ross Simmons strips him, that's loose, and Ross Simmons is gonna take this in the other direction. Make it, touchdown, touchdown East.
If you're interested in staying involved with the sports you've enjoyed over the years, we may have an opportunity for you. Section 5 Athletics is currently looking for officials for several sports. Serving as a Section 5 official provides a great way to stay active, contribute to the sports you love, and earn money while making your own schedule. Visit section5.org/officials for more information and to express your interest.
Welcome back, fans, as you've been tuning in. This has been a real nail-biter as we head into the fourth quarter. It's the Andover Whitesville Panthers 37, the Avoca Prattsburgh Vikings 37. It's the 4-seed Vikings, the 2-seed Panthers knotted up as they battle for the Class D2 championship in Section 5 girls basketball. Panthers with the ball at the moment to start the fourth quarter. Long three from Vanessa Hall, who sinks it almost from college range, you'd have to believe. And that gives the Panthers a 40-37 lead. Loba drives inside. Floater no good. Rebound Gabby Hall, and she gets fouled from behind. And that will be on Cameron Edwards. That's her third of the evening. First team foul of the fourth quarter. Jackson will now inbound for the Panthers. Bounce pass finds Riloba. Maria Riloba, good ball handling, trying to get up the floor here against a double team. Jackson, short pass to Gracie Lewis Ellison. Riloba inside Vanessa Hall, short jumper, that will go down. The Panthers 42, the Vikings 37. Almost a carbon copy of what we saw in the first half. In the sense that we got a strong third quarter from the Vikings and a strong fourth quarter so far from the Panthers. Riloba, good ball handling, trying to split that defense. Jackson for three, that's off the mark. But right there is Gabby Hall to put it home. A 7-0 run to start the fourth quarter for the Panthers. 44-37. Vikings trying to get this thing going again. They know they need to. The clock is not their friend right now. Riloba back out Susie Moore. It's a 2. And she hits it. That cuts the lead to 5. Pass swung up the floor by Riloba. And the layup attempt from Gracie Lewis Ellison, no good as we have a foul. And that'll be on Vanessa Hall, her second. first on the team this quarter. And we'll see how much fouls come into play here. As you know, there's a lot of individual foul trouble both ways, and also the team foul situation as this game gets down to its waning moments. Vikings now with the ball. Herrera finds Pinckney near side, being guarded by Gabby Hall. Riley Stowe, top of the key, guarded by Vanessa Hall. Far side Morera, inside Edwards. Edwards trying to get a spin move and put it up. A little off the mark as Jackson corrals the ball. Jackson almost got a little carried away there on the dribble, able to corral it just in time. Lewis Ellison back to Jackson. Inside, Vanessa Hall. But Riley Stowe reaches, wraps her hand around the ball to force a jump ball as we have a substitution here. Marissa Reed will check back in the game. Yeah, Susie Moore will get a rest. Possession arrow favors the Vikings with 5:40 and counting left in regulation. I do emphasize regulation, seeing as how we finished the last quarter tied. Herrera, being guarded by Rachel Jackson, floats it into Marissa Reed. Reed off the side of the backboard. And Vanessa Hall with the rebound. Pass up ahead, Rachel Jackson. Jackson looking, just could not find either of the Halls. Now we have a timeout here by the Vikings, a full timeout. We will take a timeout right with them. Back for more fourth quarter action. The championship hangs in the balance here on the Varsity Media Sports Network.
Parents and athletes, why leave your college career in the hands of amateurs? Varsity Media produces professional college recruiting videos that you can use to help land a spot on the team. Our highlight reels have proven to save thousands of dollars in college tuition. You've worked hard and put the effort into your high school athletic career. Don't take any chances when it comes to your future. Varsity Media has been producing college recruiting videos since 2010. We understand what college coaches are looking for, and our attention to detail on your highlights will separate your resume from others. Stand out from the crowd. We'll help showcase your talents. Contact Varsity Media today and order a college recruiting video.
And we're back with fourth quarter action. Class D2 girls basketball championship game. The Andover Whitesville Panthers leading the Avoca Prattsburgh Vikings 44-39 as they come up on 5 minutes left in regulation. Vikings with the ball. Riley Stowe trying to look inside, couldn't find anything. Reed out in the perimeter. Marissa Reed, had the room to dribble, chose not to. Was trying to find Cameron Edwards across the way. They found nothing but empty space. Lots of turnovers both ways in this game. Panthers will not take back over. Rachel Jackson's inbound goes to Maria Reloba. Reloba double teamed on the near side, gets it to Jackson. Reloba down in the corner. Skip pass to Gracie Lewis Ellison. Jackson sends it to Gabby Hall inside. Inside to Gracie Lewis Ellison, but a jump ball is forced. And the arrow favors the Vikings. A lot of jump balls here late. It could prove to be a difference in this game as we wind down here towards the end of regulation. Herrera, Edwards, inside Stowe. Defense collapses, but still able to put it home is Riley Stowe. Inbound pass deflected. Edwards corrals it. And we got a timeout again here by the Vikings. And I believe it's only a 30-second timeout. Yes, it is. We'll take a short timeout along with them right here on the Varsity Media Sports Network.
If you're interested in staying involved with the sports you've enjoyed over the years, we may have an opportunity for you. Section 5 Athletics is currently looking for officials for several sports. Serving as a Section 5 official provides a great way to stay active, contribute to the sports you love, and earn money while making your own schedule. Visit section5.org/officials for more information and to express your interest.
Welcome back, fans. We're in a nail-biter here for the Class D2 Championship. The number 2 seeded Andover Whitesville Panthers lead the number 4 seeded Avoca Prattsburgh Vikings 44-41. Just over 4 minutes left in a regulation. It is Vikings ball going right to left. Inbound goes into the star player of the Vikings, Riley Stowe. Kicks it back out to Laura Morera to Pinckney. Marissa Reed now, short pass to Stowe, goes left side. Stowe thought she was fouled there, but no call made. Back come the Panthers. And Stowe's favoring her shoulder. Far side, Gabby Hall now with the ball. Being guarded by Marissa Reed, that's out of bounds. And they're saying Gabby Hall bounced it off her own foot. And the Vikings will take back over, 3:51 to go. Ball being brought up by Pinckney with Stowe. Herrera now far side, back to Stowe. Pinckney being guarded by Gabby Hall. Goes left side, throws up a layup, ends up short, and the ball batted away by Gracie Lewis-Ellison. Maria Rolobo lost it, and the Vikings, Stowe tried to find Edwards. That got deflected, and that's going to be off of the Panthers, off of the hands of Gabby Hall, and the Vikings will take over, or retain possession, excuse me, with 3:22 left here in regulation, down by 3. Inbound goes to Stowe in the corner. She's thinking 3, thought changed her mind. Edwards, she's going to try 3. Bank shot, couldn't get it to go. Here comes Jackson. Rachel Jackson, looked like she's going to try a fast break all by herself, thought better of it. Ball gets swung around to Vanessa Hall. Hall pulls up and gets nothing. And a save attempt goes out the back of the backboard, and that'll be Vikings basketball. Pinckney gets the inbound from Morera. Yeah, I think what's going through these girls' minds as well as the minds of their coaches. Seasons come down to this. Reed puts up a shot. And it looks like they're calling her for a travel. Yet another turnover. Panthers get the ball back. And we got another timeout called here. And the Panthers will get a timeout here, full timeout. We will take a timeout right alongside. Come back for the thrilling conclusion of the Class D2 title game right here on the Varsity Media Sports Network.
It's time to get hyped with Varsity Media. We offer an array of video services sure to amp up your team. From staged preseason hype videos with custom lighting and smoke machines to sideline highlights of a big game. How can your team stand out from the crowd? Contact Varsity Media today and let us tailor something your squad will never forget. These are the best times of your life. Capture them in the most creative ways possible with the sports leader, Varsity Media.
All right, fans, we are back here at Letchworth High School Class D2 Championship action. With 2:46 left in regulation, it's the Andover Whitesville Panthers 44, the Avoca Prattsburgh Vikings 41. And fans, don't forget, this is only the first game of the evening. We have a second one coming up, the Class D1 Championship game between the Batavia Notre Dame Fighting Irish and the Fillmore Eagles, starting around 8 o'clock, depending on when this game wraps up. Those of you watching via YouTube will have to switch your stream over to the other stream to watch that game as well. And we're back in action here, Panthers ball. Roloba almost ran into a brick wall there with Edwards, but able to keep possession. Ball skipped up to Jackson. Lewis Ellison gets it over to Roloba. Ball is swung back around. Gabby Hall. Jackson, corner 3. Make those almost all the time, the video game double dribble. Not on that occasion. We got another jump ball. And the arrow favors the Panthers with 2:20 to go. Roloba with the inbound. Finds Jackson far side. Inside Vanessa Hall. Trying a good move, but right up there was Edwards for the block and the rebound. Edwards brings the ball up. Finds Reed. Trying to get right back to Edwards. Somehow got it through all those hands. There's a three from Stowe. Almost got the bank shot in, but not quite, as Gabby Hall corrals the rebound. Back on the Panthers. Either team can use a big basket right now, either for the Panthers to pad their lead or for the Vikings to at least tie it up. Hall. In and out on the defense here of the Vikings. Jackson top of the key. Gabby Hall wide open for three, but just off the mark. Offensive board, Vanessa Hall. Short floater out the backboard and no good. And there's a foul. On the floor, though, according to the official. And that is going to go against Riley Stowe. That's her first of the entire evening. Team second. As Emma Carlton, the sophomore, checks back in for the Vikings. Replacing Marissa Reed, who has been out there for quite some time with 4 fouls. Oh, wide open Gabby Hall again. Well, better shooting, though. She had Edwards barreling in on her. Skip pass, Jackson far side. Drives inside, too far underneath, though, for a shot. And Reloba, that went off her foot, according to the official. And it will be Viking basketball with 1:20 to go. The hardware is in the house, and it will go to one of these two teams upon the conclusion of this game. Here is Marrera, gets it over to Carlton. Back to Marrera, top of the key. There's a three from Pinckney, and off the mark. Rebound by Reloba. And we got a foul here. And that foul is going to be on Stowe. That's her second. Team's third. Timeout, Panthers. And the Panthers take another timeout, a full timeout at that, with just under a minute to go. Panthers 44, Vikings 41. We'll be right back right here on the Varsity Media Sports Network.
Parents and athletes, why leave your college career in the hands of amateurs? Varsity Media produces professional college recruiting videos that you can use to help land a spot on the team. Our highlight reels have proven to save thousands of dollars in college tuition. You've worked hard and put the effort into your high school athletic career. Don't take any chances when it comes to your future. Varsity Media has been producing college recruiting videos since 2010. We understand what college coaches are looking for, and our attention to detail on your highlights will separate your resume from others. Stand out from the crowd. We'll help showcase your talents. Contact Varsity Media today and order a college recruiting video.
Welcome back, fans. Again, just under a minute to go here. Class D2 title on the line. Let's see if the Andover Whitesville Panthers, the number 2 seed in the tournament, 44. The number 4 seed, Avoca Prattsburgh Vikings, 41. It is currently Panthers ball on the offensive end for them. Inbound coming from Maria Reloba. Gets it into Vanessa Hall. Hall gets a screen from Rachel Jackson and gets the ball over to Gracie Lewis-Ellison. Back to Jackson. Oh, nice pass inside from Jackson, who finds Maria Reloba, and that pushes the lead to 5. A beautiful pass play there, and that could be a crucial basket this late. We're down to 35 seconds. Oh, nice inside cut. Pinckney cuts the lead back to 3, and the Vikings need to stop here. They need to stop or they need to foul. A wide open Gabby Hall. And the Panthers are going to burn a timeout here. And it's going to be a 30-second timeout. What a back-and-forth game we have seen here tonight, folks. There's a tale of quarters in this game. First quarter was all Vikings. Second quarter, all Panthers. Third quarter, all Vikings. And in the fourth quarter, at least the majority of the fourth quarter has been all Panthers. Well, the Vikings have done their best to stick around. That's this 30-second timeout. It is Panthers ball. Vikings need either a stop or a foul to try to at least attempt to derail the Panthers' momentum right now. Shot clock and game clock are identical at this point in time. 23 seconds on each. And we are getting down to the nitty-gritty here at Letchworth High School. And again, don't forget, after this, we have the Class D1 championship game. Batavia, Notre Dame, and Fillmore. Following the conclusion of this, you'll have to change your stream over to that Class D1 girls basketball stream after this is over. Ball in now for the Panthers. Vanessa Hall being guarded by Cameron Edwards. Oh, Riley Stowe from behind. Strips it. Collects it. A quick chance there from Herrera. And we have a foul here, and that's going to go against, I believe it's going to be against Emma Carlton. Oh, before any fouls, we have another timeout for the Panthers, another 30 that they'll burn. Their second of two that they have at their disposal. 10.9 seconds to go. Panthers up 3. A great chance there for the Vikings. But their logic of going for a 2-point shot this late when knowing they need 3. I'm not sure how wise the decision that was at that time. It's under 11 seconds to go here. Are we 11 seconds for a Panthers championship? Or can the Vikings somehow pull some magic out of the hat and at the very least tie this game up and potentially send it to overtime? Panthers elected to advance the basketball into the offensive end of the floor for them. Maria Reloba will be handling the inbounding duties. Reloba gets in Vanessa Hall, and a quick foul. And it'll be charged to Kendra Pinkney. That's her first of the evening. And that being the 5th team foul is going to, that puts the Panthers in the bonus and will send Vanessa Hall to the line. She's been almost unshakable from the free throw line. Hits the first. She hits the second one. It's going to be next to impossible for the Vikings to try and get 2 scores in a short amount of time, but she misses. And a timeout taken by the Vikings. And the Vikings taking a full timeout here on this occasion. Vikings know they need 4, but they only have 9 seconds with which to do it. We'll see what Coach Jeff Gilbert can come up with here for the Vikings. Let's look at the Panthers huddle with coaches Jacob Bannerman and Aaron Rawati. All they know they need to do is get a stop to pretty much seal up the championship. Pretty simple goal. With 18-3, they've been having good defense all season long. Vikings wondering what can they possibly do with as little time as there is left, and even 9 seconds to possibly force overtime and potentially win this title. The options are slim at this point in time for Avoca Prattsburgh. Well, it's got to be going through the mind of Coach Gilbert and the Vikings players. As the huddle is broken, the Vikings elected to advance the ball in the offensive end. And even 9 seconds left. Remember, a made basket will stop the clock in girls basketball. Herrera. And the pass intercepted. Gabby Hall is going to put it away for the Panthers. 49-43. Stowe tries a long 3, misses the bank shot, and that will do it. The Andover Whitesville Panthers are your 2021-22 Section 5 Class D2 girls basketball champions. What a gutsy victory for the Panthers as the Vikings gave them everything they had. A back and forth contest all the way through, tied after 3. But the Panthers have endured And they'll be taking the block home tonight. And a great season for the Vikings comes to a close at 16-7. They certainly played their hearts out tonight. They show sportsmanship there between the two stars of each team, Vanessa Hall and Riley Stowe, embracing. And we should just have a few moments here. We'll have the presentation of the awards and the trophies. The emotions going both ways here for both teams. Tears of joy for the Panthers. Tears of heartbreak for the Vikings, knowing how close they came. But they have a good enough team. They will be back next season. They may be losing their star, Riley Stowe, but they certainly have a bench of players that will certainly keep them around for the next couple seasons. Cameron Edwards is back. Marissa Reed will be back as well. As will Emma Carlton, who played a lot of hard minutes off the bench for the Vikings tonight. Celebration on here for the Panthers as we're about to have the awards presentation here for Class D2. I think they're still sorting out the trophies over in the corner as both teams take a seat at their benches. And as we all know, waiting in the wings, Batavia, Notre Dame, and Fillmore in the Class D1 championship game. Andover Whitesville will play the winner of that game sometime in the coming week to determine who will represent Section 5 Class D in the regional qualifier and potentially the state tournament. As the awards and trophies being wheeled out right now. It was a thrilling moment to see the players and the coaches even get not only to hoist the trophy high, but also several souvenirs, gifts from the sponsors of the tournament. And I believe we're just about set to go here for the awards. I think they're still trying to figure out, I believe, the all-tournament team and potentially the MVP for tonight. We should be just about set to go here with the presentation. I'm sure those of you watching at home have already figured out who potentially could be MVP for this tournament, at least from what you've seen here tonight. And definitely all tournament team if you're considering players from both schools.
For their donation and support for the 2022 Section 5 Girls Basketball Tournament. Presenting the awards for Class D2 will be Doreen Martin, Class D2 Coordinator, assisted by Randy Abrams, the Class D1 Coordinator. Presentation of the Top Seed Award. I am pleased to announce the top seeded team for the 2022 Section 5 Class D2 Girls Basketball Tournament is North Star Christian.
The top seed award goes to the North Star Christian Academy.
And they were coached by J.J. Garwood. And pleased to announce that the Class D2 Coach of the Year for 2022 is Jacob Bannerman and Aaron Rowe.
And Andover Whitesville's coach is getting the Class D2 Coach of the Year award. I guess in this case you call it the Co-Coach of the Year award. And a big ovation from the student section as well as the team for the coaches. And each got their own plaque.
Congratulations goes to Prattsburgh, Avoca for a fine effort and a second place finish in the 2022 Class D2 sectional basketball tournament.
Celebration here for Avoca Prattsburgh for the run they made. They had nothing to be ashamed of their performance here tonight. Unfortunately, it didn't go their way, but as I said, they still have a good core group of girls that will get them back in this tournament next season.
Gwen Moon.
Now the girls are going to be called up individually to receive their gifts from the sponsors, finalist t-shirts. Family tradition here is for Section 5 basketball tournaments. T-shirts for the finalists, t-shirts for the champions.
Emma Carlton.
Not only the players, coaches get them too.
McKenna Slicing. Cameron Edwards.
Cameron Edwards got into foul trouble, but still toughed it out. Kept the Vikings in the game, as did Kendra Pentman.
Riley Stowe.
The star of the team, closest she's come to a title. Unfortunately, it didn't work out for her.
Laura Marrera.
Good play from the guard position tonight.
Marissa Reed.
And Marissa Reed, who got into foul trouble very early, but was able to come back in the second half and contribute some good minutes. Susie Moore, great minutes off the bench for the Vikings tonight.
Now let's meet the young ladies from the Class D2 champions, Andover, Whitesville.
Now the Lady Panthers will be presented their championship t-shirts.
Gabby Hall.
Gabby Hall, big star tonight. Her play from the guard position and some key baskets.
Alexis Palmatier.
As you can see, t-shirts and a drawstring bag amongst the gifts as well for the players. And all the championship patches they can put on their letter jackets. Those that actually choose to get one. Gracie Lewis Ellison, lots of minutes off the bench for her tonight.
Grace Fry. Serena Ainsworth.
Serena started the game, didn't play a lot.
Rachel Jackson.
Jackson with some big buckets throughout the entire contest.
Addison Morgan.
Tough play off the bench, although she was limited in her contributions due to foul trouble throughout the game.
Maria Ralova.
Maria Ralova, great point guard work. And great ball handling skills.
Bryn Shaw. And the head coaches.
The coaches will get their share of the gifts as well.
Aaron Rawadi. And Jake Bannerman.
The coaches will get their souvenirs as well.
And the head coach from the Lady Vikings, Jeff Gilbert.
Coach Gilbert with his share of these finalist gifts.
At this time, it's my pleasure to present the 2022 Section 5 Class D2 Championship Trophy to the captains and coaches from Andover, Whitesville, Panthers.
A moment every team longs to enjoy and longs to have. The block goes to Andover, Whitesville. Teams you'll see actually crowd the court when they celebrate that. Andover Whitesville is very reserved in their celebration.
At this time, we'd like to announce the All-Star selections for the 2022 Class D2 Sectional Tournament. From Alba, Dakota Brinkman.
The first choice. Of course, they'll get a group picture from the Section 5.
From Jasper Troopsburg, Kayla Atherton.
Kayla Atherton and Jasper Troopsburg gets an all-tournament selection. She makes her way down the court.
From Andover, Whitesville, Maria
Raloba gets an all-tournament, all-star selection.
From Prattsburgh, Avoca, Kendra Pinckney.
Kendra Pinckney gets an all-tournament selection. Well deserved.
From Andover, Whitesville, Rachel Jackson.
Tough guard play tonight. And as I said before, clutch.
From Prattsburgh, Avoca, Riley
Stowe gets all tournament.
And selected as the most valuable player of the 2022 Class D2 tournament is from Andover, Whitesville, Vanessa Hall.
And everybody thought would get it. Vanessa Hall carried this team on her back throughout the tournament. And very well deserved as the most valuable player.
We'd like to thank you all for supporting Section 5 Girls Basketball.
Fans, that'll wrap things up here as far as the Class D2 game. Once again, Andover Whitesville 49, the Avoca Prattsburgh Vikings 43. Don't forget to switch your stream over to Class D1. That'll be coming up in just a little bit. And once again, thank you for tuning in on the Varsity Media Sports Network.